Hi friends, this is a bit of Kundalini core practice. So let's tune in, come to sit in a comfortable seat for you. And we'll remember the sounds that remind us to trust our own wise inner teacher. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Palms meet in front of heart center. Listen in, join in, say it silently as you wish after inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Slow, steady inhale. Slow, steady exhale. Go ahead and bring your feet to the top of your mat. You may want to keep a bend in your knees, or you could lengthen the legs. You may also want a pillow or a rolled up blanket nearby, so have that. If you'd like to use some core strength, you'll bend your knees for a bit more, you'll lengthen the legs, and we'll lower in slow motion to find your way down to the mat. And then once you arrive, press everything into the mat, the back of your head, the palms of your hands, even the small of your back. Bend your knees now. If you like, place that rolled up blanket or pillow under your knees, and on an inhale, with the small of your back pushing into the mat, begin to lift your arms up and overhead, and on an exhale, your arms lift up and your hands return near your hips. So some of our backs will appreciate keeping the small of back pressing down and activating the front of the body that way. Some of our backs will be just fine, more relaxed. So you'll see what makes sense for you. And now let's focus on that breath. As you lift the arms, you're filling your low belly, your midsection, your heart center with the inhale. And as your arms lift to move back down near the hips, you're moving through heart center, rib cage, lower abdominals with your exhale. So inhale, filling. Exhale, releasing. Some refer to this as three-part breath or diaphragmatic breathing. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep moving. One more. Slow, steady inhale as you release your hands. Slow, steady exhale. Now gently bringing your knees in towards your upper body one at a time. Again, pressing into the back of the head. You can flex your feet a moment and press into the small of your back. And now start to reach through your toes, point your toes. And on an inhale, imagine opening up. And on an exhale, bringing the knees back in. On an inhale, finding your wings. On an exhale, moving into your cocoon. Inhale, turning into that beautiful moth. Exhale into your chrysalis. Inhale, butterfly wings. Keep moving, keep breathing. Your arms are almost moving toward the floor and then lifting back up. So they're not touching down completely. Your legs are reaching forward and up. Now, if this is new to you, or you need to give your core some time to warm up, reach your toes up to the ceiling in a 90-degree angle. And that will be where you begin. And eventually, you'll reach forward. If chair yoga is better for you, you could try this in a chair one leg at a time and pulling one knee in and then reaching out. Slow, steady breathing. And then, of course, you would switch legs if you're in the chair, doing one leg and then the other. Inhale, opening. Exhale, pulling in. Growing a good, strong navel center, the center of your power. Let's do 3 more. And next time you pull your knees in, breathe here a moment. Slow, steady inhale through the nostrils. Slow, steady exhale through the nostrils. This is how we do most of our breathing in yoga, through the nostrils. Lengthening the legs once again. You might like to start with the knees bent and then bringing the legs long. Pressing the palms down, press through the back of your head, flex your feet now and press through the 4 corners of your feet. And again, the small of the back pushes into the floor, so your pelvis is actually tilting toward the ceiling. Let's break this into parts. We'll practice our stretch pose. So on an inhale, you'll lengthen and lift your head, gazing to your toes, noticing how you're using your core, your chest, and your upper back. And exhale, release. Now, check in with that low back again. Arms long, palms face the sides of your body. Your arms are not touching the floor or your body. And now we're going to reach through those toes, check in with your back, and on your inhale, lift the legs, the arms, the gaze is to the toes, your head is lifted. Slow, steady inhale here, and release. Press everything into the mat. We're going to add breath of fire this time. So all that you've engaged remains engaged. Remember, breath of fire is a short and soft breath. So your navel is pulling in and up, and you're focusing on the exhale, releasing through your nostrils. The inhale will automatically happen. It's a practice, so you'll get it after some time. And of course, if there's ever high blood pressure or pregnancy, you'll stay with a slow, steady breath and grow your core strength with us that way. So here we go. Arms long, palms face the body, Hands and arms are not touching the floor or the body. Small of back pressing down, toes reaching, pointing. Inhale, lifting your head, your legs gazing to your toes. Slow, steady inhale. Slow, steady exhale. One more inhale. Breath of fire. Exhale all the breath out, slow, steady inhale. Exhale, release and rest. Breathe. Slow, steady inhale. Slow, steady exhale. On the next inhale, we'll begin to bend the legs and we'll release your back before we come back up to sit. Your arms move out long in line with your shoulders. Both knees are bent and you let both knees move toward one side. Now some of us may want that rolled up blanket now under the knees, between the knees sometimes is nice. So you'll see what works for you. And then once you have your low body settled, check in with your upper body. You want your shoulders to settle. Your gaze can be up to the ceiling, or you can gently turn the gaze away from your knees. Slow, steady breathing. On an inhale, bring your head center. And then lift your knees center and on over to the other side they go. Again, if you'd like a blanket under the knees or between the knees, take a moment to prop yourself. Your closest hand might give that top leg a little nudge. It's a spinal twist to release your back. Your gaze is to the ceiling, or you're gently turning your head away from your knees. On the next inhale, bring your head center, bring your knees center, give your knees a nice big hug and start to rock and roll forward and back, giving your spine a massage, and come up to your seat, where of course you can cover your shoulders and keep your spine warm. If you like, let your hands rest open. Breathe in that good prana, the life force energy. Release with the apana, the downward moving energy. Bring your hands to your heart center. And we'll close with a long sat and a short nam for truth, as you wish after inhale. Sat nam. Sat nam, friends. Namaste. Be well.